Sasha, you tell me when. All right, good morning. This is so awesome. This is the result and culmination of 2.5 years of planning and work. We are so excited to be here, and I want to just thank each of you for coming out today to celebrate this momentous occasion. The idea of the Welcome Home program was born out of the first reentry summit that was hosted by our partners at the community college back in 2023, and I thank you again for that. Following the summit, RCAD was approached by the community college in the form of J.D. Detweiler, who is just all over the place, with the idea of collaborating on an initiative that would provide formerly incarcerated Prince George's County residents with the opportunity to take advantage of the plethora of programs offered at the college, to prepare themselves for opportunities that could change their lives. It took 2 years of planning with the help of partners such as Resource Solutions, led by Charles Jones, formerly from the D.C. Department of Employment Services, Employ Prince George's, Training Grounds, Inc., and of course the college, to pull this together. RCAD being a two-person team, we couldn't have done this without the help of our partners. It would have been impossible for us to do with the amount of effort and work that had to go into this. And with approximately 5,000 county residents, justice involved on probation or parole, another 800 or so at the county detention center who we anticipate coming home in the not too distant future, and 115 currently scheduled to be released from the state Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services right here at Prince George's County. We needed these services. The need for programs such as Welcome Home is significant. These numbers don't even include the number of people who come back to Prince George's County from other jurisdictions, including our neighbor, the District of Columbia, where we know, we can't get a hold of the number, but we know there's a large number of people who are in D.C. custody who are coming back to Prince George's County. And so the need for these types of programs is critical. One of the things that our partners have heard me say repeatedly over the last 3 years is that good reentry strategy is good public safety strategy. When we help our men and women who are formerly incarcerated transition back into our community, we protect the community. We make their lives better, we make their families' lives better, and we make our community better. And so I just want to encourage us as we move forward. Today we're talking specifically about the Welcome Home Project. I don't want it to get lost, but there's a much broader issue out there, and we need to be mindful of that broader issue. And so I celebrate and I thank Dr. Williams immensely from the bottom of my heart for the community college's willingness to partner with RCAD and the county exec's office to pull this off. John and I spoke at a forum this week for historically black colleges and their prison education programs, and it was shocking the small number of HBCUs who were in attendance. We need our predominantly black and schools of color, with people of color, we need them at the table. And so the community college is leading the way. I've done some research. Not a lot of community colleges are willing to step out there like this, and so you should be applauded again for that. It goes without saying that I have to applaud our former county executive, and now U.S. Senator Angela Also Brooks, for having the vision to even create RCAD and to fund it. People often ask, well, how are you going to pull this off without funding? Well, that wasn't our problem. She gave us the funding. And then she gave us the leeway and the freedom to be able to do this work over the last 3 years. And then Ms. Jackson, our acting county executive, her vision to support RCAD and to kind of push some of the other county agencies to support us as well has been invaluable as well. And it is my hope that we will continue this work moving forward under the new administration. I think that we can all agree that public safety is our county's top priority. And it's not just about handcuffs and jail cells, but it's about support. And so as we move forward into the future of Prince George's County, I'm really looking forward to how we'll support our men and women who are formerly incarcerated. And so again, thank you all so much for coming out. It means the world to us. We have just a little background on the Welcome Home Project. We were slated to have 10 individuals start. We got 7, which is for our first time. I'm really excited about that, and I think in the next iteration we'll have more. We want to have a waiting list of participants, but to start off with 7 is a great number. We're here in the home of Prince George's County Community College Skills Trade Center, which was graciously offered as the home for the Welcome Home Project. And so we're excited about that. And so the way the program is structured, our partners at Training Grounds, Inc., they are providing the kind of job readiness and life skills component of the program. And then once that component is done, then we'll move them into the skills trades with the college. And then once that piece is done, we'll be trying to get them into employment opportunities. And so we're really excited. We've structured it so that we don't just throw men and women into job situations, particularly those who are newly released. They need time to settle down, to kind of get acclimated back into the community. And then we provide them with the training, and then we feel really confident in contacting employers about hiring our people. And so we're really excited. Employ Prince George's, though they aren't here today, they've been an integral part of this. They've been willing to put forth the effort, their staff expertise. They put in some money for the training, and we can't let that go without being said. And so we are eternally grateful to them as well. And so we are super excited. We have our special DCAO here, Angie Rogers, Angie, thank you. When I came on board, Angie was the one that said, hey, you can pull this off. Now, she did give me a piece of advice that I didn't understand at the time, but she said, you're going to have to be entrepreneurial. You remember that? I didn't quite know what she meant, but I know now. I figured it out quickly. I'm a quick study, and so, but the fact that we had the freedom to be entrepreneurial speaks to the leadership of the county. They didn't come in and tell us what to do. They came in and said, hey, use your expertise. I've been in this business, sad to say, 35 years, doing this same type of work. And so I've been allowed the privilege to take those 35 years and create RCAD and to lead RCAD into what hopefully will be a long and exciting future. So, Angie, I don't know if you want to say a few words on behalf of the county executive, but come on now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And good morning, everyone. So, Angie Rogers, I'm the Deputy CAO for Economic Development for Prince George's County, and our apologies that the county executive couldn't be here, so I'm filling in at the last minute, and hopefully I'm a suitable alternative. Michael, I definitely want to thank you for coming in to this role, this new division that we set up in the county executive's office, the returning Citizens Affairs Division, and really owning the work in the way that we challenged you to. I want to thank the county executive and the former county executive, now Senator Angela Also Brooks, and Councilmember Calvin Hawkins, who really sort of challenged us to build a body of work for Prince George's County, so that we could really own this mission of making sure that there's a place in the county for everyone, and that particularly the folks who have more challenges have the resources that they need to meet them. I say from the economic development seat that I sit in all the time, that is my job to bring business and corporations and jobs and to the county and to expand our tax base. Yes, it is all of that. But I also often say that my job as a person who sits in a public role is to do the work to help connect folks who are otherwise disconnected. I don't do the work to make connections for folks who can navigate it on their own. That's not why we're here. We're here to make the connections for folks who need the extra help because we don't thrive as a community unless we're all doing well. So thank you for leaning into this work, Dr. Williams. Thank you for the way that the community college has been serving the entire Prince George's community, but particularly leaning in on this work. The things that are harder to do, it's hard to get people to attract to it, to stick with it. So we appreciate everyone in this room who is adding to this effort of bringing a new resource to Prince George's County for returning citizens that we desperately need. The numbers continue to be astounding. The number of folks who have been just as involved, even in a small way, over the course of our lives, over the course of our country's history, the numbers are astounding. And does that mean that folks can't still have a chance? None of us think that that's what that means. And the numbers that we're looking at, was it, I think the notes that the team prepared for Tara said something like 70 to 100 million people in our country have been involved in the justice system in some kind of way. We can't afford to leave 100 million people behind with a lack of opportunity. And so thank you for inviting us today to participate in this event. We are excited to see Welcome Home come to life. And I'm going to hand it over to, I don't even know who, the next speaker. You'll take it back. But thank you all.
Thank you so much, Angie. And now I just have to welcome our hosts to come up and give a few words. None of this would have been possible without the support of the leadership at the community college. And I, for one, as a county resident, am so proud to live in Prince George's County and to have a resource like the community college available to my sons, to my family members, to my neighbors, because there's no better community college in the United States of America. And so, and so I want to just welcome Dr. Williams.
Good morning, everyone. First, let me just say that Michael is certainly giving me and the community college way too much credit. Why? Because we're doing what we're called to do, right? It is our reasonable response to do what we're doing. Let me just say it is my honor to stand before you today at such a meaningful and transformational gathering, especially because it's been long in the making, not only for the people in this room, but for people who preceded us, who have envisioned a time where we would be concerned about the least of these in the most direct and intentional ways possible. I often say that we judge the well-being of a community and a society by how the bottom quartile is doing. Too often we celebrate those who are at the upper end of the quartile, and we choose to define our well-being based upon that. But every civilized entity has to hold itself accountable for the well-being of those who need the most help. So on behalf of Prince George's Community College, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to each of you for being here today, and my deepest gratitude to Prince George's County government for allowing us to partner in this endeavor. Again, it is our reasonable response. Let me offer my deep appreciation to the roll call of those who have already been mentioned. Former County Executive Senator Angela Alsobrooks, the current acting County Executive, Ms. Tara Jackson, to, of course, Deputy CAO Angie Rogers, who has joined us this morning, and Mr. Michael Williams, who is the Director of the Returning Citizens Affairs Division. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your deep commitment and dedication to our returning citizens, because we focus most on the last word, citizens, people, human beings just like me and you. The road may have been tough, but they are still our people, the ones that we're all responsible for. Your unwavering commitment to uplifting individuals and building sustainable pathways to opportunity is not only inspiring, it is catalytic. I extend my sincere appreciation also to Mr. John Deadweiler. He's our program manager here and will be leading the Welcome Home Project. He too is one that I can always find deep in the trenches of programs, the ones that are in the background that mean the most. I find him there often. Angelo Torres, a courageous and inspiring participant in the program. Councilmember Calvin Hawkins, Prince George's County at-large member, for his dedication, his meaningful contributions to this transformative work. We've hosted him on campus on several occasions where he shared passionately the importance of not forgetting our returning citizens. To our partners, Training Grounds, Inc., to Employ Prince George's, and to the entire Prince George's County community, thank you for believing in what is possible when we continue to invest in people. And to our college community, our faculty, our staff, and our supporters, thank you for embracing this vision as a part of our collective transformation and our commitment to dare to be extraordinary. This partnership is powerful because it reflects what can happen when intention meets action. When organizations align with purpose and community, we create real, lasting impact. Together, PGCC, Prince George's County Government, Training Grounds, Inc. are doing more than offering programs. We're opening doors, we're building bridges, and we're creating futures for those who have already had a very difficult time. We do not refer to this as a second chance, because the truth is, everyone deserves the right opportunity at the right time for another chance. What we're doing here is about advancing potential, recognizing the worth in every individual, and giving space for greatness to grow. And there's no better place for that than Prince George's Community College. PGCC has always been more than just a college. We are a launch pad. We serve as a safe haven for many, a place of possibility and opportunity for others. Our mission is rooted in access, excellence, and equity. 3 pillars that align perfectly with today's celebration. Our motto, daring to be extraordinary. It is a promise, it is a call to action. And today we lock arms with you to respond to this call. Through education, certification, and career preparation, we are equipping individuals to not only re-enter the workforce, but to reimagine their lives. And we're doing it with support, guidance, and the structure that many did not have. When we collaborate across sectors, colleges, workforce agencies, community-based organizations, and government, we are magnifying and multiplying our impact. It is a testament to the great power of working together. It says to every citizen, when you return, you have not been forgotten. You matter, and we've got your back. You are not defined by your past. You are seen, valued, and we are looking towards a productive future for you. And that's what PGCC is all about. We're here to walk with you, and we're here to push you ever so gently to excel and to succeed like never before. Let today be a reminder that transformation is not only possible, but it's happening right here, today, with this opportunity. So again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this great vision. It is so compatible with our mission. We are just elated to contribute in such a small way. Thank you.
So they told me my dear friend wasn't going to be able to make it today. And we're going to switch up on the program a little bit because I was going to introduce our student speaker today, but no, I can't do that, brother, because none of this would have been possible without the tenacity, the foresight, the vision of our at-large council member, Calvin Hawkins. The support that he has rendered to RCAD over the last 3 years, I said this a few months ago at another event, has been invaluable. It's just almost get emotional just thinking about at personal cost, right? Because it's not a popular issue. You know, it's not something everybody embraces. But the courage that Calvin Hawkins has demonstrated throughout his career, and particularly in getting RCAD stood up, is invaluable. And so I got to give you a few minutes to say a few words. Come on up, man, guys.
Brother Williams, this has been a great experience. To the president of the Prince George's Community College, the vision, and Ms. Rogers from the county exec's office, Angie Rogers. This whole opportunity came as a result of people believing in individuals receiving a second chance, a third chance. So for any of you who have benefited from this program or who will benefit from it, just keep in mind you're leaving footprints in the sand for someone else to follow. And your good work, your discipline, your commitment to ensuring that this program is a success will be the bridges that others behind you will have an opportunity to cross. And that's our responsibility each and every day. And thank you all for this, and thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Councilman Hawkins. So now we get to introduce our student speaker. This is the reason we do this work. This is, for me personally, my calling from my Creator to serve those who otherwise might not get the opportunity to be served. This is why I do this work. And so Mr. Torres, is Mr. Torres? Come on in, bro. Come on up. We haven't had a chance. We did meet, though, on the first day.
We did.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm happy to be here. Initially, when I found out about this program, I was a little reluctant to try it because so many times these programs come about for us when we're in these type of situations, and they don't really help us. They help us to some point, but I said I'm going to give it a shot because I had applied for over 200 jobs and hadn't gotten a job yet. So I came here, I spoke to Mr. Pratt, and I liked his energy. I didn't know him, but I said something about that guy, and I think I want to try this. And I came, and since this first day I've come here, every day I'm excited about coming here. I don't sleep a lot. I'm a night owl. I like to stay up and watch TV, movies and stuff. So even though I go to sleep about 1 o'clock in the morning or so, I'm excited about coming here. I commute for about 1 hour and 45 minutes every day. Mr. Quincy Pratt, let me make that clear, my instructor, my very good instructor, I should say. He just brings this energy to us every day. He makes me feel like we're going to be good, like everything's going to work out for us. And that's something that a lot of us struggle with when we're coming from incarceration. For me, I just want to be a good father, and I want to make them proud. So that's something that lays heavy on my heart. And since coming here, I feel like a lot of stress has come off of me. And also, Mr. Pratt has shown us how to present ourselves and write resumes. I just did a resume last week. I put in 60 copies on Thursday. Mr. Pratt told us we had to do it by Friday. I did it by Thursday. My phone is ringing off the hook. A lot of people are emailing me. A gentleman just called me on the way here asking me can I talk? I said, well, no, not right now. It's not a good time. Maybe after 3. is because we got out of class after 3. So, I'm really excited to be here. I'm thankful, and I'm hoping that maybe I can be a part of this and help the gentleman that come behind me, and in some capacity. I don't know in what way I can help, but I'll ask around and see how I can help. And I think this is going to make a very big impact on our county as far as a lot less men being incarcerated, and I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that because too many of us are in there, and a lot of good people are in there. I still talk to a lot of those guys, and I just told one of the gentlemen in there recently that I said, I'm in this class. He said, really? I said, for what? He said, I'm going to get NCCER certified. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, man, you got to help me out, man. I said, well, when you come out, I'm going to see if I can get you lined up and get you situated so that you can be a part of it as well. So thank you all. Anyone that has a part of this, anyone that has a finger on this, I appreciate you. And I hope that you all are deeply blessed and receive everything that your heart desires. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Deadweiler, but there are a couple people who've been in those trenches with us over these last 2 years. Shannon Pratt, oh my God, she just been there. And Shannon is the one that said we should offer the whole community college curriculum. And we're like, wait a minute, Shannon, hold on, we can't. but we met every week, and every week Shannon had the same thing. We should offer the whole catalog. But that kept us focused. Sherry Cox, our returning citizen liaison, she came on in the middle of it. Sherry, raise your hand, because everybody doesn't know Sherry. Sherry came on in the middle of our planning and has just been pushing me to do more. And I just so appreciate her effort. And then Mr. Torres mentioned Quincy Pratt. Quincy is in the classroom, in the trenches, every single day with the guys. And from the very beginning, the feedback that we've gotten was, oh, this is going to be different. And that's because of Quincy. And so thank you, Quincy. And so I just want to ask John to come on up, give us some final words of wisdom, and then some instructions, because we have food. So we'll make sure everybody gets eat.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Deadweiler. I am, as Dr. Williams stated, the program manager here at the Skills Trade Center. And even though today we're highlighting the Welcome Home program, I wanted to officially say welcome to the Skills Trade Center. Let me look at my notes before we go on. I have to thank Dr. Williams for her leadership and her trust in allowing me to represent the college in this capacity. And as Mike stated earlier, what I'm so proud of is that as we held the reentry summit here at the college 2 years ago, this program is a direct result of what was asked of us. And so, as many of us in this room, regardless of your stature in the county, it is important that we respond to the needs of our citizens. And so I'm very, very happy that the Welcome Home program is a direct result of that. So in my thank yous, Dr. Williams, the senior leadership, I also must thank my new AVP, Dr. Jones, for also supporting us in this program. And we thank you for being here. This collaborative partnership, Mike has mentioned it, others have stated it, but our community partner, Training Grounds, it's just been invaluable. And so I would like to ask the program director for Training Grounds, Mr. Quincy Pratt, could you please stand? Just so everyone can see you. And so we thank you, and this is going to be a great start to something that we're going to continue to expand upon. You can sit down now. Okay, thank you. And before I move into giving just a little bit of information about the program, but I also, even though I'm here, my co-laborer in this mission, Ms. Shannon Turner, please stand up there. Exactly. Thank you. And so this innovative program is designed so that our brothers and sisters and family members who have been formerly incarcerated have a seamless opportunity to earn certification training and a degree. And so, as Mike stated, this is just the beginning. The occupational tracks are in trades of carpentry and electrical, but our goal is to expand this and have our residents be able to come home and take full advantage of all of the assets that the college offers. And so that is our goal. Lastly, I can't stop without thanking my colleague. She's somewhere around here, Ms. Angie McLaurin, who's the program coordinator for our Team Builders Academy. But she helps me in every aspect of everything that we do here, and so I want to acknowledge her in this space. And then lastly, we're excited that today we have refreshments that are being provided by George A. Catering, which Dr. Williams will be very happy. This is a PGCC alum who completed our culinary arts program and has his own catering firm. Exactly. And so I'm closing out and I'm gonna give you instructions, right? Okay, so before that, Cameron Peterson, our IT, Mimi, our PGCC team, I wanna thank Sanji, everyone, all of our colleagues, thank you for supporting. I just called, I said, hey, this is what we're doing, and everyone has rallied around us. And again, this is the definition of the word community within Prince George's Community College, and so I thank you for that. So, with that, we are, what, is it adjourned? No. Yeah, we're going to, exactly. I was going to also say that very quickly, the Skills Trade Center, we have 4 operational labs where we're offering plumbing, electrical, carpentry, as well as HVAC, and our sustainable energy program operates out of this facility as well. And so we're excited. Please visit our website. We have so many programs that we're deploying, our solar training program, and so we're excited for you to be here today. Now, we're also offering tours, and then from there, you're more than welcome to go into our conference room for refreshments. But if there isn't anything else, we thank you for your support. We look forward to engaging with you in the future. Sherry, thank you for everything that you do. And again, we're going to introduce you to the students of Welcome Home very, very shortly. Thank you so much. So we have, as you're walking out, we have individuals stationed in front of each lab. I can actually lead you. I'm being pulled in many different directions. So again, for those who want a tour, if you just wait for me outside, then we'll walk you through. And as I walk out the door, I would talk to the caterer and just make sure that they're ready to receive you. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay.